You see another local book here? That local book here. There was 200 Guyanese for that book here, you know. 200 Guyanese in Guyana, which is 100 Jamaican dollars at the time for that book here. Is a Raja Yogi book. And in the Raja Yogi book, he might talk about the world tree. See? This is the one where he talk about the different states of consciousness in the earth over 1,250 years. Where the earth go through them called the golden age, the silver age, the copper age, and the iron age. And you must say no. They must say the history of this world emerges in the pattern of a tree. The trunk symbolizes unity, oneness. This is the first half of one historical cycle. And there are two ages, the golden age and the silver age. These two ages make up what is remembered as the lost civilization or the Atlantean civilization. This is the Indian man that talk about Atlantis, you know. This is Indo-Indian practices. The golden age was that period in time when there was the highest form of civilization. There was perfect balance within each soul and in the relationship between people, science, art, and government were at the highest stage of development. Nature too was at its peak. Our experiencing the natural attributes of the soul, peace, purity, and happiness. There was no need then for worship, ritual, or avenues of search. So no church, no religion, no nothing. So you see, you have people in that state of consciousness, they know say everything is just one. I'm a part of the whole same consciousness that exists. So I'm saying the golden age continued for 1,250 years until it became what is known as the silver age, which is what I'm saying is a continuation of the golden age except for the change in the ruling dynasty from the Sun dynasty of rulers to rulers of the Moon dynasty. Seeing them say you move through different stages. Coming on, they say one first spend the whole time reading all of this. Them say the natural powers of purity of the human soul has been lost, and the earth's own natural powers has also been lost. Thus began recorded history and the age of searching. First, the copper age. Some say after the golden and the silver age, which were the highest stage of consciousness, the copper age come in. Seeing? I must say in the copper age, fantastic civilizations such as the Egyptians and the Toltecs of South America were established, but without the harmony that existed previously. These two also fell to more savage societies within a short time. In the search of to regain the lost peace and happiness, man took to worship. See? So the first worship was that of God in the form of oval-shaped images or shapes like that of the sun. These came from the subconsciousness memories of the supreme of all souls, the one who never takes birth into his own body. After this, there was the worship of the deities, or gods and goddesses. Scriptures were written and powerful messages came to play their own special roles. Thus Judaism, Buddhism, Christianity, Islam, and other religions were established. Over the trend continued to decay into the Iron Age, the present age of extreme violence and dualities between the rich and the poor. So they must say right now, man is come out of Iron Age. See? And so the world tree is now branched into so many contrasting groups of color, religion, politics, and so on. Even the branches of the tree, the major religions are now themselves branched into opposing factions and sects. And that sects as in S-E-C-T-S. At the ending period of the Iron Age, there's also a short period of enlightenment, or them called the Confluence Age. So the man says, so right now, Earth will go through the Confluence Age and go into what now? Into a golden age again. So there's a high state of consciousness that will come. So you find say right now, you see what got enough people on Earth now. Them reach that stage, that's why you know, they show them not show enough of these things too. Because they themselves know who them children be, you know. You have no limitation, you know. So all these even show them I say about the avatar and you know, them things where people use chi and all those things. Will become a common part of youth and all. Because these things soon become a very common part of people practice. These are things that I know people that do before. Seeing? And so you look at them and look at things about the X-Men, them and different people have different powers. But the status quo never want to deal with them people because they're afraid that changes. And the status quo maintain the follow are going, you know. So until the follow are going is replaced by a certain practice that becomes the norm, there's when the status quo shift. So the status quo means say something bad, you know. It's the practice of the people that make it bad. We could have a status quo that promote good. You see, right? But have to do what? The minds of man. And more youth are saying that religious, them spiritual. But they must start saying things that we call cults, because that is how religious people behave. See? But in a while, but you see the rapid, and that's why Earth will go through some phase, the rapid change they see take place within the environment, which is caused by man practices during what call the Iron Age, them bad practices and things and no respect for aeration. It cause man to increase them awareness of how important aeration actually is. So a generation of youths who are emerged now, going into the golden age, are going to rise to that consciousness of oneness within creation, where them can manipulate energies like what them call alchemy. See, real alchemists, what them call it black science. See, these youths are real alchemists who are born. So them alpha youth, them call them alpha generation and this generation, all these generations, where you see concurrently and move with this artificial intelligence. There's a natural intelligence where they're there, you know, because everything always is counterbalancing. You know. But there's no emphasis on the natural intelligence of my ability to use them own things to do things. So I'm going to try to replicate it in a three-dimensional space. So what is the metaverse? The metaverse is them guys that try to replicate the astral plane. Just like how the internet is how the man them try to replicate telepathic communication and certain other things. See? So a man who find the challenges now, for link on the astral instantaneously. Like what I'm going to do now. I'm going to try to do to a computer. So that's what I do. But it mirrors what man can do. Everything where you see man try to put in a physical, three-dimensional space, come out of the iris. And there's nothing wrong with that either. Meaning now say, you moving things from one plane to the next is good. But you must also remember say you can do it in that plane as well. And so youths are born who are able to do these things. And more youths are born like that. Because as we say, we move from out of the Piscean age into the Aquarian age. And I show ones before. Say the symbol for the Aquarian age is the same symbol we put up for Haile coronation. You know? I can show you on the computer if I never show you and things. But yeah.